Are you a soon-to-be mama or know someone who is? If you don't already know, one of our co-hosts is having a baby girl. So as times have changed and products have evolved, we thought that it would be appropriate time to update and go over baby registry must-haves. If you are having a baby or know someone who is, then this is going to be the one you don't want to miss. So grab your drinks, pop in those earphones, especially if you have little ears around, and let's dive into episode 75. Welcome to Mamas and Mimosas. I'm your girl, Roni.
I'm Marianne.
And we're back.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. Hello, mamas.
We didn't even drink.
Oh, God, I'm going to have bad luck. I'm gonna have bad. Is it bad luck if you don't drink after you cheers? I know if you don't look in the eyes, it's bad luck.
You didn't look at me either.
Oh, God. I don't want that bad luck. Well, we're back, and you guys may notice some things are different. As we told you in the last episode, our baby girl, Janelle, is on a different venture. So right now, me and Marianne are holding it down. Today, we're going to be talking about baby registry because our lovely Marianne is expecting a baby girl. So
pray for me.
Oh, yes, because girls are a different
breed.
Yeah, they are. And all my mamas with girls, please, or let us know how that girl life is. It's very different. So we're just going to go over some stuff that you need in this day and age because times have drastically changed. I know for me, my oldest son is 16, and I'm sure the stuff that is out there now is not what's...
Well, we did an episode on baby registry before.
We did.
But that was,
I feel like we just
referring back to probably, what?
19th centuries. It was bad. I mean, Devin's baby shower was Winnie the Pooh. No offense if someone did a Winnie the Pooh baby shower, but we didn't have much things to choose from.
Currently, when I tried to go back to the episode and start the registry for this baby, I was like,
what the hell do I need?
Recalled or
Shut up.
No longer, or they have way high-tech things now compared to what we referred to back then. So
it didn't help you at all?
No.
You felt like you had an ancient high chair. The car seat was like the baby was putting itself in the car seat. Okay, so yeah, I guess times have really changed. But how does the baby registry thing work? Like anybody can go, or is it the mom that needs to go? Typically, you go as a couple. Like, what would you suggest? Would you go with your partner, or would you just go by yourself?
Well, it depends if it's your first baby or your like third.
Yeah.
Like this is my third. So I started it, but the difference this time around was instead of going to an actual store, I did it all online. And it's like, it's called babylist.com. And
they
it
didn't
just
have that shit
puts
back in the
them
day?
all together. So
What do you mean put them all together? So like
say I wanted a specific car seat, like Graco or something like that. And that's a specific color, specific model, whatever, right?
Oh, no.
And it'll put it on your registry, and then whoever looks at your registry, it'll have Target,
oh no,
Bye Bye Baby, like whoever carries it, basically Amazon, and it'll have their price points, and then like
are you kidding me?
Buyer or whoever's gonna buy it for you can choose like from where they want to get it.
What the hell? So you don't have to go in the store with that little gun anymore
and
you
scan. Still can. It still exists, but
and I think that like new moms should do that.
It's nicer to do it this way.
But like you mentioned, you're on baby number 3, so that's probably super easier for you to just go on and do that. But like first time moms, I feel like they need to get that experience of going in with the gun and everything.
Well, there's still too like times you want to go in the store and see physically what something looks like just to know, okay, that's the one I want.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what's convenient about it is like not all the stores have the same price.
That's true.
Like
that, and that's a
some
advantage.
things I have like are on Amazon and at Bye Bye Baby, and it's like a couple dollars cheaper on Amazon. So
Bye Bye Baby has a lot of stuff, but so does Amazon. So that's just a matter of the prices. Who has the best price, Amazon or Bye Bye Baby?
So that's what I did this time around, and I think it's great.
Yeah, that sounds so convenient. And then, but the thing is, how the hell do you know what you need for a baby? Especially, I mean, that's why we're having this show. But like, where did you look things up? Do you just remember from your previous kids? Because
I
now
went
it's a
based
girl.
off of what I used with the previous kids, but they're both boys. So
Yeah, so that's a difference in itself.
And then it's crazy because I've had friends who have had babies since then, and I'm like, oh my God, that thing's so cute. Like, things that they have now, I'm like, oh my God, they didn't have that back then.
Yeah, you see that rocker that like basically the baby is rocking itself. It like moves in a circle. I think it's what is it? Oh my God, I should have thought of the name. It just looks futuristic. Yeah, like it looks futuristic.
Or just because my brother and my sister-in-law just had a baby probably like 2 months ago, and when I looked at her registry,
oh, so you cheated. You went on there and looked at her registry to see what you needed.
Like, instead of buying sippy cups, they now have things you can put on top of a cup, like a silicone thing, and it just is universal for, like, you can put it on any cup, and then now it's a sippy cup.
See, my thing, though, too, because I feel like I got carried away. Even though it was back in the day, I feel like there was a whole bunch of stuff that I got just because I was like, I need this, and then I didn't use it. Like, the baby barely wore any clothes. They stayed in, like, a onesie all the time because they were having blowouts everywhere, all the clothes. So I barely used a lot of the stuff that I purchased. But I know the main things that everyone needs are, like, diapers, onesies, bottles, obviously, or if you're breastfeeding. But even breastfeeding, sometimes moms transition them with bottle feeding if they have to go back to work, even if it's breast milk.
Or like some people just don't produce.
That's true.
Which sucks.
Yeah. So there's quite a few.
Like, I never had formula when I brought the boys home, so I never had a backup plan.
So what would happen if you
breastfed? I don't know. And I just like heard one of my friends recently tell me like she brought her newborn home and she just wasn't latching or couldn't produce or something happened, and you know they send the baby home with you and like don't really give you an instruction manual.
And two, also, they
don't expect you to breastfeed basically
or know what to do.
And she said her poor baby didn't like latch, didn't drink, so for 24 hours the baby was not getting anything, like as much as she tried. God. Like in the middle of the night she sent her fiance to like try to go find something, and at the time formula was hard to find. Like, did you know there was a formula outage recently?
Yes, I saw that shortage. I was helping people look for formula because that was terrible.
Then the baby ended up having to go to the ER because of like dehydration or something like that.
What?
So I felt so bad. She's like, I feel like a failure as a mother. Like the first 24 hours,
and that's her first.
And it was her first. And I'm like, I never even thought like just to have formula.
And even if you have it, like as you know, my kids have a ton of allergies. Like sometimes even if you have the formula, you don't know how they're going to react to that formula. Yeah. So kids in general, they're just a lot. When did you register for the baby registry? Like what's a good weeks? Like when should you do it? Should you do it early on? Should you do it later on? Like what would you suggest? Because I don't remember, honestly.
Well, because previously I mentioned I had a miscarriage in the last episode. Mm-hmm. So I waited X amount of weeks. Like I was pregnant when we recorded, but I didn't tell anyone.
When we recorded last time, yeah.
So, I waited after like 20 plus weeks. Okay. To like, I think too, I was like in denial or couldn't accept it. So I was like, I don't want to start getting my hopes up.
Too early, and then
then I lose it again. So I think I waited till like 22, 23 maybe weeks, and then I started
putting stuff in,
like slowly, like a car seat or whatever. And then as people started offering to throw me baby showers.
Yeah,
I'm like,
okay, right, I gotta get this going.
Yeah.
Well, the crazy thing is, like, they suggest that you start the registry at 12 weeks, but I feel like that's kind of early. 12 weeks is still a little early to start, planning for a registry. But I mean, to each his own. But that's the suggested.
Well, if you're a first timer and
you're excited and stuff. Yeah. But 12 weeks is still very early on. I feel like at 12 weeks you're still like, damn, I just missed my period at 12 weeks. Like you gotta go do a registry then if you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 12 weeks is what they suggest. Baby shower. You're having a baby shower?
I am
You are?
having a baby shower. I was embarrassed to at
Well,
first.
because that's where I was going with it. You know, there's those rules of like, what? What do you mean a baby shower with the third baby? But it's a girl, so I feel like you get a pass.
That's what everyone told me. They're like, you
get a pass. You have to have one because you have. If it was a boy, Marianne, and you were like, here's the invitation to my third baby shower, I'd be like, Marianne. Like a boy,
Save your shit.
Yeah, let's not. But a girl, for sure, because you have to start from scratch. Well, not.
I do.
Did you keep the boys' car seats and stuff, or did you put stuff like that on your registry?
I did keep the boys' car seats until like
you want a pink
recently.
One.
Yeah, until I started building it. But that's only because Landon is my first, and he is now 7.
Okay.
So I have kept everything
You
since
did
then.
everything.
So
you did.
Something that's 7 years old and has gone through 2 kids now, like I probably should not have that same car seat.
And then too, I feel like it's so exciting with girls because you had 2 boys, so you're like, oh, that has pink trim. I never got to get a pink trim. I bet you did. I knew it. But you have to. Like, that's the fun part. So for our listeners, take us through, like, what is some of the things you have on your registry currently? Just to help. Like, if there's mommies out there who are about to have a baby.
I made a list.
Okay. What is some stuff that we need?
Okay.
Because I would be no help.
I think, my opinion, and through my research and experience, a click and connect travel system. So that's like the car seat.
That sounds like a work.
And the stroller frame. So it's like, the car seat.
Okay.
You can like click it in and out of your car, and then it'll just go into the stroller.
Okay, got it.
And
okay.
I always have told everyone, ever since Landon was a baby, like we had that, and it was so nice, like as a newborn or an infant, when they're
just
sleeping in the car. And then, like, you get to your destination, like, you don't have to wake them up. Like, you just take the whole freaking car seat with you and put it on the stroller.
Yeah, because you don't want to wake them up because it's going to be over.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
one of
good.
those. And then, obviously, you need a base for it, like, for each car that you have.
Wait, so that doesn't come with the freaking car seat? You have to buy the base too?
The whole system comes with, like, a car seat, one base, and the stroller frame.
Oh, got it. Okay.
But like my husband has a car too, so we would need a base in his car.
See,
so you just need the
kids
base.
Are expensive. This is where that comes in, where kids are really expensive already.
And then obviously the car seat mirrors, like when you look in your rear mirror just to look at them.
Yes.
Well, I'm the type that I'll travel with my baby, but I know there's people who sit in the back with them, like for X amount of time.
Or there's people who don't go outside with the baby too. So there's those people.
But the mirrors are handy.
Okay.
We got a crib.
That's a must-have.
With a crib mattress.
Now, will the baby sleep in the crib? Because I feel like people get cribs early on and the baby is in the room with you in a little bedside sleeper.
I kept the boys with me in my room for 4 months, and at 4 months I transitioned them into their nursery.
Okay.
But I mean, if someone's willing to buy it for you, put it
on
there.
The list.
And if they don't, I don't know if everyone knows this, but if you put something on your registry and no one buys it for you, you can go to the store or wherever you're registered and they will give you a discount because it was on your registry.
What? Oh, now that's a good tip for the listeners.
Like,
I had no idea.
Put an iPad, put all these electronics because
did he really?
The baby needs it in their nursery. And
they're like, excuse me, ma'am, why does this baby registry have an iPhone 14 on here? This is bull.
Yeah. What else do I have? A bassinet. So that's what I would be have in the baby room. Okay. In. Like, I did co-sleep with the boys every now and then, only because like I'd fall asleep breastfeeding. Yeah, but co-sleeping. Initially the boys would fall asleep in their little rockers, but they don't have those anymore. But they recalled them. It was like a specific rock and play one.
Oh, I remember
and
that
it, like,
one.
Folded.
Well, now do they have? I don't know if you have this on your list, but I always see this, and I didn't have it because it wasn't even out. But it's like a little dock thing.
I think the dock-a-tot?
Yes. What is that for? Is that a side sleeper or is that for co-sleeping, or do you have that on your list?
You can use that as a co-sleeper. So that was one of the things I think Janelle had recommended back then, and it's so expensive.
Yeah, I was going to say that thing is like $200.
Not a guarantee. Yeah. Like, it's just so because your baby is so used to being
swaddled in
your womb, and like, they don't want to be put in this huge ass crib that has all this space, because then they're just like, they feel more comfortable.
Oh, so that's what that's for.
Space.
Okay.
And then some people use it for co-sleeping. Okay. But
you didn't put that didn't make Marianne's list.
I didn't put it. Okay. Because it's so expensive, and neither one of my boys liked it. But after having the 2 kids, like, one liked something and the other one didn't. Yes. So, like.
And that's the thing, too.
I don't know. I'm just going to figure it out. If I have to put 2 freaking pillows next to it.
We'll make it. Hey, old school. Yeah. We didn't have all this stuff back in the day. Pillows was the deal.
What else? So the bassinet was the newest thing I put, and I didn't have that before with the boys.
Okay.
Swaddles and blankets.
A must, yes.
Did you ever have, like, a wearable blanket? Like, it's a blanket, but it's a zip-up one. Like,
for the baby?
Yeah. I had it with...
I didn't have that. But I know exactly what you're talking about. And it keeps them... It's like... Is it almost like a sack or not those?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I thought you meant that little thing that... I tried that with the little wrap. That everyone,
the swaddle?
Yeah, that you put on you, and then the baby's with you. You wrap yourself in the baby in. And I see all these moms...
Like the carrier?
Yes, but it's like just one little long piece of cloth.
I hated it.
And you have to like wrap yourself in. That was hard.
The babies love it though.
Yes.
But I hated it. Like, because it's so long.
It is, but I see people killing it with that. They have that on and they're doing the dishes and the baby is just right there. It looks good, but I
have a carrier on the registry, but not that one. But the boys did like it. It just was a pain in the ass to, like, say I went to church or something, and you put it on, you know, when you get out of the car, so the freaking thing wraps, like, hitting
dragging
the floor,
and everything.
And I had winter babies, so the floor is either, like, full of rain. Yeah, it was a hot mess. And this is another winter baby, so I'm saving myself
your
the stress.
babies like winter, huh?
I know, we're screwed. Like, we're poor at the end of the year. What else? A humidifier.
Yes.
Pacifiers.
Yep. So do you pacifiers? That's a catch-22. Like, do you automatically train them for pacifiers?
No, I think I'm just gonna have it as a backup.
As a backup plan.
Because neither one of the boys liked it. Mm-hmm. But then, like, I see my niece who
loving it.
And I'm like, I should just have it as a backup.
She's like Maggie from The Simpsons, just never take it out.
It's great. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how come my kids never took it? But maybe this one will.
Maybe I had a pacifier baby. Peyton but it was a pacifier from the hospital. Like no other pacifier would do. So it ended up being a disaster because if we lost that pacifier, I was literally at the hospital like, hey, can I get another one of those pacifiers? They're like, get in line with these 8 parents who are asking the same thing. So
what else do I have? A bouncer.
Okay.
A play mat, like for tummy time.
Oh, so you are going in. So
I'm doing the whole.
Yeah, you're doing like you're going to like toddler age.
Well, I'm telling you, if they want to buy it, like, because we're actually having 2 baby showers.
Yeah, because you have family.
I have family up north, and then we're having one down here. So I'm like, and I hate going to like a baby shower, and when I go to the registry and there's only like teething toys left. Yeah. Like, it's nice to have a variety.
Yep. I agree.
So
I agree.
I'm just throwing it all in there. And we just moved, so I had to downsize a lot of our stuff. So everything I saved from the boys, I basically donated or gave to somebody else who was having a boy. Like, we got rid of it all. Like, I don't know if you remember, like, I had a storage full
of your kids' clothes. I do remember. A whole store. You had a pop-up shop of kids' clothes.
Floor seat. Did I say that? Swing.
Okay. Swing. I'm happy to see they haven't discontinued swings because swings are like OG. So nice. Like, you have to have a swing.
And there's so many different kinds now, like the high-tech ones. But they still have the old school ones that are just like side to side.
Which one are you putting that for moms swing on there? That's the one I was thinking about. It's the for moms little swing. Harley had that, and it was super expensive, and she hated it.
Yeah.
What did I do? I think I took it to a consignment store because it was like,
oh my gosh,
it was brand new, and she absolutely hated it. Every time I put her in there, she screamed her head off. And that thing, I'm like, girl, this thing was so expensive. You're going to learn to like it. And she did not like it.
I just used the same with the boys. Thing. Yeah. And it was great. Like for when I was working out. And they're just.
She liked the old school traditional wind up. Do you still have to wind it up? Or that's
no.
too. Or that's going too. Let me stop telling my real age of the wind
up anything anymore.
Oh, the wind up swing. Okay.
Books and toys. Okay. Only because I got rid of all the baby ones from the boys. Like, their library is so big now. I'm like, oh, let's get rid of these. And now I feel bad because initially I wasn't going to have another kid, but my husband wants the girl. So here we are. The baby carrier.
My husband wanted a girl, so here you go. Now leave me alone. Get your girl.
Changing pad and cover.
Okay.
This I did not have with Landon, and I didn't learn about it till after. The waterproof mattress pads.
Yep.
I didn't learn about that. I didn't have it with Landon, and then I had it with Levi, and was like, "What the hell? Where have these been?"
Yeah, life changing.
And that's because Levi was Landon was my blowout kid. So that's why I'm like, "What the hell? Why didn't I have this before?"
So you don't have cloth diapers on there. Because blowout kids. There's a lot of people who love cloth diapers.
I know, but I feel like it takes too much time.
No, blowouts are already enough with a regular diaper, let alone a cloth diaper. I think it's
just so gross. Like,
but I know so many people who swear by the cloth diaper, and it's inexpensive too. Like, if you're on a budget and you're saving, they're like, these don't
and there's
knock the
services now that'll pick up your dirty diapers and wash them for you.
Yep. There is.
My mom used those with me, and I'm like, I don't know if I could do it. It's like one less thing I have to worry about. And they're so good for the environment.
They are, but the stuff that's in it is not good for the environment. The blowouts that those babies have are no, thank you. I'm sorry. No.
What else? Okay, fitted crib sheets, a nightlight.
Okay.
Hamper. I know I'm going all out. A video baby monitor.
Important, yeah.
And there's so many to choose from nowadays. Like,
there's some high tech
ones. The ones you can like go and watch them through your phone.
Yeah, there's one literally like where it looks like the baby, like you're like the baby's like in 3D in there. These things are crazy.
It's nice. I did the one that's not for the phone only because I'm scared of hackers, but. I don't know. I went with the one that's just like directly with the monitor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's because I have the fear of like someone just randomly like a male voice in there and like saying something creepy. I don't know.
Man, stop watching Lifetime movies.
Okay, so I did not put a glider this time or like a rocker in there.
Okay.
Like for me.
Why so?
Because I had one with the boys, but then after, like, we didn't know where to put it. It's like an eyesore.
In the way. It's in the way. Okay.
But it was so nice to just, like, feed or, like, hold them in there. Yes. But, now I just have, like, we're making the nursery, like, also a guest room, so I have, like, a pull-out couch in there.
Okay. That'll do.
So I'm not doing that. But that's one of that is recommended. Obviously your diaper changing essentials like your wipes, your cream.
Waiting for that. I'm like, Marianne, I haven't heard you say anything about diapers, and that's the number one thing.
Diapers. But you know what I did with Landon, because we didn't have a baby shower for Levi, was a diaper raffle.
Yeah, those diaper raffles are the best things since sliced bread. Seriously.
We didn't have to buy diapers for a year.
Yep. Same.
Oh my goodness.
Same. Diaper raffles are amazing. If you're having a baby shower, diaper raffles and the books too. Books are good too.
Oh, those are cute.
People do the add to the library.
Yeah. Instead of giving a card, you give them a book and you write in the book. It's cute.
Yeah. That's a good one.
What else? The diaper bag. There's so many.
I feel like you're a backpack diaper bag girl. You are, huh?
I'm the type that overpacks.
And you guys are always on the go.
And
like
when you do a one strap, it's so heavy on one side. So like you gotta even out the way.
And you take trips with the kids by yourself. You're at Disneyland with the kids by yourself. I'm like, Marianne is a trooper. Because I'm like, can someone please go with me and help me with these kids, please?
I'm kind of scared for the third one. We'll see.
It's a different ball game with 3. Though.
I hear.
Like,
I hear. And I'm terrified, but I'm not. Like, even now with the boys, like, Levi's 3. Mm-hmm. And he's just now getting into, it's not like the terrible 2s, but like the 3 is worse.
I call it the 3-nager. Yeah. It's a 3-nager. It's not terrible 2s, it's a 3-nager. I have slowly
stopped taking these 2 out.
Together, too. You're like, yeah.
But yeah, so we shall see what I am like with 3.
But it's feel
scary.
It's a backpack diaper bag.
But I mean, I have to sometimes just to get out of the house because I feel like I'm cleaning more. If we stay home, like if we just go somewhere, like I don't have to worry about yelling at them for cleaning. So I think that was my reasoning for always taking them out.
Okay. Smart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Okay. Diaper bag, burp cloths and bibs.
Okay.
The bottle sanitizing.
So you do plan on bottle feeding too, also.
Well,
eventually,
like when you pump, like you got to put it in the bottles. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be stuck at home. Like I think I mentioned to you that I started volunteering at Landon's school. Mm-hmm. So he wants me to keep going even after his sister is born.
And you're going to really have to keep going because if you stop, he's going to be like, oh, so this girl going to come and take my volunteer time?
So I'm going to have to leave the baby with the husband. So he's going to need a bottle. So.
Okay.
The breastfeeding pillow has evolved. Let me tell you. Yeah, it's so weird. I like the original Boppy. But
it can't get no better than the Boppy. What is better than the Boppy?
They have the one that's like, it's like flat on the top and it straps to you now.
Oh my God. See, this is, oh, goodness gracious. Having a baby in 2022, this is what you get?
Someone just sent me one. Then my cousin sent one and she was like, oh, I have this and never used it. Do you want it? And it looked like a freaking taco with meat in it.
What?
It had like 3 flaps. It was so weird.
Why? What did the 3 flaps do?
You can adjust the height.
Oh, okay. Of the baby. I'm thinking like you're adjusting to your boob or what? Like, but it's to the baby or?
So it's like 3 and it folds into like a taco almost. But there's 3 flaps. And then like if you want the baby more upright, you fold it all together. If you want it like laying down, you unfold it and use only one flap.
Oh, so they're putting the Boppy out of business is what they're trying to do.
I mean, I put the Boppy on mine, but
well, because the Boppy is universal though. Is that's not universal? Because the Boppy you can use it as that, and then when the baby starts sitting up, you use the Boppy. So the other one doesn't sound as universal as a Boppy. So the Boppy still seems like it's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it, and I didn't have any issues with it. Lanolin. Do you know what that is?
Yes, that is for breastfeed, like soreness. Yeah. Right? Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Need it.
Because that's gonna hurt.
Yep.
This time around I put formula. Just because I heard
on standby. I'm gonna have a supply just in case.
Just 1 or 2 different ones, just in case.
Okay.
I put a high chair on there.
Okay.
The bathtub. Bath towels. Oh, bathtub has evolved, let me tell you.
Well, I've seen some that have like the temperature. I've even seen some that have its own shower head. So that kind of when Harley, because she's the youngest, so she's 5. So I kind of got a taste of like this new stuff, and I saw those bathtubs for these kids, and I'm like, what? Like spa bathtubs for the baby? There's one with jets, right? Or am I tripping? I've seen one with jets.
One.
Oh my God.
But one that's like recommended is like the flower looking ones. It's like a cloth one and you put in your sink.
I've seen that.
But I'm like, how do they freaking dry that shit? Like,
I've seen that and I wonder what is it doing. Okay.
I mean, it's nice and I can see it being comfy for them, but I don't know. I'm the type that like does not have time to clean
and do all that.
Yeah. Washcloths. Okay. And then like they have sets of like soaps and lotions, Yeah. And I think those are cute. Like they're nice because you get like.
And do you do like hypoallergenic and stuff, or you just go?
I put a Cetaphil and CeraVe just because I know both of my kids have like the skin issues. Yeah.
Okay. But that baby smell, that new baby smell, That's the only thing I miss about a new baby is the smell, but definitely not the rest of the sleepless nights and all of that.
Okay, I have just a couple more. The
Okay.
teethers.
Okay.
Thermometer, like the medicine
Yes,
kit, like all their
Boogie
little
nose thing. Do you have that?
The nasal aspirator.
Frida,
Yeah, Frida. I was like against that before, but I love it.
And you
now.
had to use it, and then you fell in love. Huh?
But they now make. It's called a Windy.
Oh no, that sounds bad. Where's the Wendy going? No. That I knew it was gonna go there.
When your baby is like constipated.
No, Marianne, they do not have that.
They do, but I'm not gonna use it. Like my husband's like, why would you stick something up their ass like that?
Wait,
especially
hold on,
if
wait
it's
a minute.
Girl.
This is
like, why would you do that to her?
Wait, this show is going left. Wait, so you're telling me? Wait, you have to stick
People
this
swear by it
in their ass, and then don't tell me you like have to blow because
No,
this is a whole nother show.
I've never used it. My brother used it, and they said like they put it in.
Oh my god!
Because they knew she was constipated. Like I guess her belly was hard, and like she'd just been fussy. But they used it, and they tried everything. They tried the gripe water and whatever, everything. Tummy time, like rolling her legs or
pushing
whatever.
on the stomach. Okay,
yeah, and it didn't work. So this thing is like highly recommended. But you put it in their butt, and like they did it, and he said it goes.
But when you say did it, what is the next step when you put this in the baby's butt? It automatically
it just releases the air and like supposedly sometimes I think on the like label it tells you like beware that like shit might come out.
Oh no! And it's called the what? Windy,
but it's from that.
The Nose Frida thing.
The Nose Frida brand. Yes, Frida brand or whatever. But it supposedly works.
Well, because that boogie thing works good, but once again,
gross. It sounds gross, but
it's gross.
It's amazing. Again. So, but I agree with my husband. He's like, do not teach our daughter to put shit up her ass.
He's about to be.
So we'll see. I mean, they had no other choice, and she was instantly relieved.
Well, as parents too, when it gets to that point where you're like, I'm gonna try anything, like that's probably when you bring out the Wendy, I guess.
And last but not least, I have clothes. I mean, you have to.
Yes, Marianne, that's been at the top of the list. So you have roughly about how many items you say on your list?
Right now, I have like 100.
Okay, and that's recommended. They recommend that you typically have 100 to 120 items on your registry. So you're right there. So
nice.
Good.
We'll see how it turns out.
We'll see how. Well, I really hope that Marianne did amazing with all this stuff because I'm like, what? This and this? So hopefully, if you know someone or if you're expecting, listen to this episode and
hopefully it helps.
Well,
all right, mamas.
That's a wrap. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us. If you want to catch up on our previous episodes, visit mamasmimosas.com where you'll get access to all of our podcast show notes, our YouTube videos, and our private Facebook group where we chat with you about each episode topic and host live question and answers with our favorite mom tribe. Can't wait to see you there.